Hello, my name is Christina Ortega. Today I will be discussing an issue that I am very passionate about within early childhood education. As an educator, knowing and being informative on different issues within the educational system is important for us to build and grow, and also for the benefit of our students as we are teaching and molding the future. There are many different issues that affect our students in classroom, but the issue I'll be discussing today is inequality in schools based on economic, class, and location of school. This issue mainly comes down to the funding in early childhood education of different schools and how that affects the students. When discussing this issue, it's important to know that there has been a lot of positive changes recently within government funding to encourage students to attend schools at early ages, such as Head Start programs. The issue, though, lies deeper than just students being able to attend school. Students also have the right to attend an educational institution that is properly funded so that students are given all the proper materials and needs to ensure their success within that school. With the lack of accessibility to many free programs, parents from low-income areas are left with little to no support for their child. Many parents that live in lower-income areas are likely to work more hours and have less time with their child to practice academia at home. Not only are these families working more, but they're unable to afford such expensive daycares. With educational professionals that will work to build the skills that the child might need going forward in their education. Research shows that families with lower income were more likely to leave their child with a grandparent for the first 3 years than at an educational facility or daycare due to high costs. The problem with this is that children are not gaining the cognitive or social emotional skills that other children are at their same age, which further leads them to start preschool behind in many aspects compared to students who are financially able to attend such schools. The problem of this inequality in schools then continues when schools in lower income areas are not given the same quality of materials that those in higher income are. For example, based on my own personal experience of working in a lower income area of the Bronx, I witnessed and experienced issues that I did not experience when I worked in a wealthier area of Manhattan, such as school not having hot water for weeks, broken iPads and computers, ripped up books, or students and teachers unable to go outside during playtime because of crime in that area. These are issues that, again, I never experienced in the wealthier areas of Manhattan when I worked there, and if there ever was an issue, it was resolved within the day to ensure positive education for those children. Children in lower income areas deserve the same treatment and support that those in higher income areas receive. The ECE site listed so many strategies for educators to support their student. A big one that stuck out to me was being an advocate for your students, which entails speaking out against unfair policies or practices. Another strategy for educators that really stuck out to me was making sure, as an educator in any community, you are creating a caring and equitable space for all of your students, no matter the race, gender, culture, disability, economic class, or religious belief. And to make sure that if there are any biases that you might have, whether that's implicit or explicit, that they are not affecting your students or your classroom. We as educators are one of the biggest advocates for our students and should want the best for all of our students. While there is continuous change to help close the achievement gap and build equity within the early childhood education system, things are not perfect, and it is up to us as educators to provide the safest and most beneficial environment for our students, no matter the location. Being from the Bronx and researching on this issue for many years, I strongly believe that if children were given equal funding and more support in these lower class areas, then the achievement gap nationwide will decrease in size and all students will be able to have an equal opportunity to succeed, which is their right. Thank you.